Vanakkam, Namaste, greetings to all. Every day we gather here to conduct powerful meditation for the world peace and harmony, unity, peace of mind, and overall health and well-being in the world. I would like to mention that we can be proud that we have achieved 973 days of meditation. Currently, we are doing 3 times a day, including talks for which are of educational value to a lot of people. We are grateful to all those who contributed to this achievement, including PSSM Europe, Tamil, PMC TV, and PSSM Global. We truly appreciate your presence and dedication. Now, I will hand over the platform to Tara Master from London. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sri Kandaraja Master. Vanakkam, Namaste, Ayabuan. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today is Saturday, 13th January 2024. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. We are now going to do meditation for 10 minutes, guided by Darshan Master. Over to you, Darshan Master.
I welcome you to our youth meditation. Please sit comfortably. If you are sitting on the floor, please use a blanket. Please remove your glasses and relax yourself. Interlace your fingers like this. Cross your feet like this. Gently close your eyes. Observe your simple, natural, easy breath. We are going to do meditation for 10 minutes. There will be gentle music at the background. By hearing it, please mute your breath masters.
Final 5 seconds, Master. Please bring your awareness back to your body. Gently place your hand on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please open your eyes very gently. We did a powerful meditation. For the gratitude, let's clap our hands. We thank everyone who took part in our group meditation. When we meditate as a group, it helps to generate a social force that spreads across all nations and around the world. Our sincere thanks to the Russian master who conducted the meditation, to Darshini master who provided us beautiful Brahmrshi Patriji's music, and Sri Raja master who is live streaming our session. Also to everyone who took part in our group meditation today. We would also like to thank PSSM Tamil Europe, PMC Tamil TV, which is part of PSSM Global. May the whole world be blessed with peace, harmony, and prosperity. I hand this platform to our host. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much, Melissa Master. Thank you, Darshan Master and Sudashini Master. Your family is always helping. I'm very grateful for that. I am ever so pleased to tell you that this is the 12th Youngsters Program. I will be your host today for this session. Thank you. And without further ado, we shall commence. First up, we have Hema Master from India. She will talk about minimalism, a lifestyle modification, a true way to happiness. Over to you, Hema Master.
Thank you, Tara. Thank you so much, all masters. I'm very, very happy and very blessed to participate in this group meditation. And I really looking forward to make you learn and understand different concepts that I'm going to present today. With that note, let's start today's session on minimalism. Can I share a PPT, Tara Master?
Yes, of course. Your co-host. Oh, hold on 1 second. Srikandaraja Master, can you make a co-host, please? Yeah, you can share it now.
Your face is not clear, so the light is coming from behind. That's the reason, maybe. Please.
Is it better now?
Little bit better, but it's okay. But I can't see you properly. Anyway, thank you very much.
So let me share my screen.
Your volume is quite less, Hema Master.
Is it audible now?
Some more sound, please.
Is it audible now?
Yeah, it's fine. Better now. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yes, please. Today I'm going to take on minimalism. This is a lifestyle modification time. I hope people would have heard about this term minimalism a little time back because it was a peak of its trend. For people who don't know, I thought of explaining it a little. Minimalism is nothing but living with a very minimal stuff, things, thoughts, and action. And this can help us to remain calm and also attain maximum level of peace in our life. So let me just give you a small brief with Tirukural. I hope you can able to understand Tirukural, most of the people. Am I? Okay, thank you. So here I am going to give a very popular and also a very important Tirukural from the Adhikaram Kollame. Tiruvalluvar, a very popular and also a great Tamil poet, says, Pagutundu Palluir Umbudal, Pagutundu Palluir Umbudal, Nulor, Togutavachul Yellam Talai. Means whatever you have got, make sure you are dividing it with the other beings and also make it as a regular practice. Here, he is trying to make sure that this is a part of Aram. Aram means a part of our life which has to be followed, and he calls Pagutundu Pallu Iromudal, that is sharing with our fellow beings as one of the most highest Aram possible in human life. With this note, I'll take it further. Now, I'm going to tell you a small story. Once there was a small village where a very great saint lived. A CEO from a different country heard about him and thought of getting some influence from him and thought of getting some blessings from him. So he came to visit this saint. Saint was quietly meditating like all of us, and the CEO was finding a little bit to sit in his small hut because it was a very simple hut where there was no chair at all. The CEO couldn't find a chair, so he was standing still. When the saint completed his meditation, he opened his eyes. He asked the CEO, "Hey, please take a seat." The CEO said, "Hey, there is no chair. Where can I sit?" Saint said, "Okay, so where is your chair?" CEO smilingly said, "I think I'm just visiting here, so I don't have my chair here. Maybe I have it in my place, not here." The saint replied, "Yes, that's exactly my point, my friend. I'm here to be an observer in this world. So I'm not having any things around." So this is an essence of minimalism, which means in Tamil, elimai, elimayana வாழ்க்கை முறை. Now, in this hard time of hyper consumerism culture, where we are tend to buy more and more, where we are tend to acquire more and more, minimalism is a very important topic for all. Now, if I say Elimayana Varkai Mure, that is simplistic lifestyle, people might wonder, hey, why should I be simple? Well, I can be a luxurious person. I can show off my things. You know, who am I? You know, all those kind of pride, you know, luxury. But on contrast to this, minimalism has got a wonderful benefits as well. Like if you have a person who is following a minimalistic lifestyle, first thing you would notice that you have a reduced stress and anxiety in your life. Just like meditation, minimalism will give you a lot of focus and clarity and also improve your physical and mental health. You would have not realized all these things until unless you realize it all by yourself. Lifestyle modification through minimalism is something we need to improvise and implement in our life from this very moment. It might sound a little hard, but let me tell you, for the past 6 years, I have myself have given up television. I have reduced my usage of mobile phone, and I have found a lot of peace and happiness in my life through connecting with people in person. This is something I want you all to experience and then find it yourself. I'm pretty sure for youngsters, this is quite hard to imagine to live a life with less digital life. But trust me, your grandfather and grandmother would have lived it. And ask them for stories and how they lived. They will add more. With this, let me tell you how to implement minimalism in your daily life. First, I would recommend to start with a small daily routine. This daily routine can be followed anytime, anywhere, under any circumstances. There is no Sunday limitations to say, hey, it's Sunday, so I woke up by 10. It's Sunday, so I woke up late. I'm skipping my breakfast. No. Our body doesn't know it's in vacation or on holiday. Our body is tend to use to a daily routine and schedule, and that is very important for our body to maintain its balanced rhythm. Second, you can create a minimalistic space by avoiding many unwanted things in your life. Say, for example, you might be a person who is looking forward for books, but you might also clutter your room with unwanted other things which might not be helpful. Say, for example, an unused toy which you used while you were a child. Next, if you are implementing minimalism in your life, you will see that your decision making difference between want and need is very clear, because this is a very basic decision, but that is going to influence a larger part of your life. I hope you can able to understand, little masters. Thank you. Now, how do you start a minimalistic lifestyle? As I told you, to start simple, to start a simple lifestyle. But when you start, there will be obviously some challenges, right? So, what are those challenges and how to overcome it? First, there will be a challenge for you to let go of your materials. Hey, I can't live without my iPad. I can't live without my iPhone. How can I? Yes, I heard you clear. But this is a quite important decision. When a child is asking for ice cream, Mom, I want an ice cream. The parents should be responsible here to say, hey, you want an ice cream, but you need a pen. Which is more important, a pen or an ice cream? A parent will be there to take a decision for you and also uphold your highest moral to take a proper decision when you are overcoming these kind of materialistic possessions. This can be a leisure as well, this can be a pleasure as well, but still letting go of these things can be a discipline which can help you in long term. Second, you have to overcome the social pressures, especially the hyper consumerism kind of a culture, where they tell you to buy more and more so that you can have a sophisticated life. You can have a status in front of your friends and family. But if you let go of it, you can lead a happy, minimalistic lifestyle. Finally, it's about dealing with the resistance. If your friends are having something in their own, and your family is having something on their own, and if you feel like, hey, I'm not having that, they are having, but why not me? It is not adding anything. But I'll tell you, there is a secret. If you are a person who is resisting, who can able to take up this pressure and live a minimalistic lifestyle, you are doing a great benefit to this world. I'll tell you something. Here I have mentioned something in red. Can you all read it? It's called hyperconsumerism. Within brackets, I have mentioned something called virtual water. I'm pretty sure most of us would have not heard about this term called virtual water. If you are aware of it, you are seriously brilliant. Well, virtual water is something which is a measurement where how much amount of water is being used to produce a particular item. Now, here are some facts which are published by a Tamil magazine called Vigadan. You can see it very well when you Google it on this topic called virtual water. We will be shocked to see why we should be a person following minimalism. You know why? Because every time when we waste a cup of tea, we are wasting around 27 liters of water. Even though our world is surrounded by 71% of water, just 3% is actually consumable. Then imagine how much percent of water are we taking it up and just wasting. Now, here are some facts for you. I'm just showing it you so that you will be aware that every time when you purchase something unwanted, when you overdo something, when you take certain things for granted, this is what the number of items that we are wasting, number of liters of water we are wasting behind. Say, for example, a gene, a simple gene, do you know how much it will cost to take and how much liters of water it will take to make a gene, a pair of genes? Most of us would have thought, no, it doesn't take much, but it actually takes around 10,000 liters. The same thing happens for milk. We never would have wasted a cup of milk if we know that that cup of milk is going to take around 255 liters of water, which is not going to be reversed at all. Like this, we have other items as well. So these are something very, very simple items which we are using in daily life, like rice, which is our everyday food for us. But if you see the amount of water required to bring you a plate of rice, we would not even think about wasting a single grain of it. This is a very important and serious stuff because we are already losing water in this world and those are not recyclable. So I want you all to understand the importance of minimalistic lifestyle and adapt yourself as a minimalist. And this is something very important to you young people because you are going to lead the future. You are going to need a lot of things when you grow up. You are going to feed to your family in future as a grown man, as a grown lady. So for that, you need to save this planet. So make sure you are preventing yourself from using unwanted things in your life and saving yourself, your energy, your mind, your action towards a minimalistic lifestyle that can save you and also your future generations to have a happy and safe planet. Here I am sharing you a few details. I think I didn't show many of it, but I'm just trying to create awareness to you all so that you will be aware that every single action from your end, even your thought process, which is going towards unwanted things in your life, is not only cluttering your mind, is not only cluttering your space, but also this whole planet. Every time when we have unwanted thoughts, we are actually polluting our mind. So that's why there is a term called entertainment. When you use a mobile phone which is beyond your time limit, when you're scrolling it a little often, this is actually eating your time which you will never get back. Like people us, we are into meditation, we know there is a control, we know how to do it. So this is a platform where you are learning to make use of your time and effort properly. Likewise, make sure you are using your time, your resources, your action, your thoughts, everything in a very minimalistic way and lead a happy life. With this note, I end this session. Is there any question?
Thank you very much, Hema Master. That was a very informative and omniscient presentation. Well done. The crow also divided the food, I would just like to add. Okay. Has anybody got any questions or no, afterwards? Afterwards we can ask at the end, yeah? Okay, next up we have Dr. Vidya Hari Iyer from India. She will talk about discipline, the key factor. Over to you, Dr. Vidya.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Am I loud and clear?
Loud and clear. Thank you.
Okay. So, good evening, friends. Happy New Year. And இனிய தமிழ் Pongal நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். and so excited to be on this platform and to talk to the little masters. I think, we have a lot of responsibilities, because whatever we're going to, share with them, it's like sowing seeds in their minds and hearts, right? And if we give them the right kind of seeds, I'm sure it's going to grow into the right kind of plant we need. So today I'm going to talk upon a very important topic called discipline, which is the key factor in all our lives. So let's get started. I'm going to start sharing my screen. Just let me know if you're able to see my screen. Just give me a second.
Good to go.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Great. So good evening, friends. And today, as I told you, my topic of presentation is going to be discipline, the key factor. And before I go ahead with this topic, I want to thank Shrikant Raja Master and Tara Master for giving me this wonderful opportunity and being in touch with me to get this, session done. And this is a very important topic, according to me, because I feel, we all need to be disciplined in life. Like Hema Master just now said, even if it's on a Sunday, you're supposed to get up at the same time. I think that's what resonated or touched me, because that's what my father also used to say. And, he used to say, you can get up, do all the work you want, and then in case you feel it's a holiday, you want to rest, you can sleep in the afternoon, but not on a daily basis, right? So discipline, I guess, this would pave the way for you to really, be a leader in whichever arena that you choose to be. So what is the real meaning of discipline? If you understand the depth, you will see that it is basically the way we have to behave, and it is in a controlled way, which means that you follow a certain set of standards, right? And this discipline, if you start putting it into your everyday practice, it would help you lead your life effectively and efficiently. So, you would be able to do more things with a little amount of time, and you'll be able to actually explore yourself, self-exploration, along with having a beautiful life, or the quality of life you lead will be much better. Whenever you discipline in your life, you will also be making small sacrifices on a day-to-day basis. What we call is delayed gratification. You will get the fruits of these sacrifice, and that would be a greater, better future. Discipline also creates a good habits. Habits make routines, and routines, when you do it on an everyday basis, it will make you the person that you envision yourself to be. Right? So when you do this, when you chunk it down on a daily basis, on an hourly basis, it's really going to take you to a different way that you would want your life to be. Discipline also helps you achieve your goals. If you're having some goal that you want to do, because you're students, you're small little masters, you want to study well, you want to become a doctor, you want to become an engineer, you want to, live your dream life, then when you are disciplined, you will actually shoo away or move away the distractions of your life. Now, that is very important, my dear little masters, because only when you are focused and, when you are on your path, will you actually reach your destination, right? Otherwise, you will just detour and then move away. And discipline makes you also feel good, because once you achieve your goal, obviously you're going to feel very happy about yourself. And then you can give a pat on your back and say, hey, I did it. And what does happen? You feel internally very happy, right? So it not only gives you a physical toughness, but also a mental toughness. And discipline creates good students and lifelong learners. I'm so proud of this PSSM group, because I see people from all walks of life, from all ages, no gender, and everybody is inclusive in this superb group, right? And if you have noticed, most of them take down a paper and a pen and keep writing down notes. And the way they, summarize and give a précis of what they have shared just goes to say that, they are every day noting down things to make their life a little more better. So they are lifelong learners. Discipline also allows children to be able to set and achieve much better. So if you have set your goals and you have not achieved, your discipline will actually help you again reset your goals and get back on track. And it gives you a very positive outlook to life. So discipline is basically doing what you have to do, even if your emotional mind says, oh, let me sleep a little while. Imagine your alarm goes in the morning and you thought in the night, okay, I'm going to get up early and go for a walk. And this is the mindset you had when you're going to sleep. But in the morning when you're trying to wake up, you are, oh my God, this alarm is really ringing. Let me switch it on. Now, that is discipline, my dear friends. When I say, no, I'm not going to switch off my alarm. I am going to get up. I am going to be, focused. I said I'm going to wake up in the morning and go for a walk. And that is why I'm not going to switch off my alarm clock. So whatever your emotional mind you are in, the way you discipline your life, the way you focus on what you started with is what is going to give you the result. And mind it, my dear children, this very important personality trait and quality is going to really move you to the top 10%, and you can actually take the rest of the 90% from wherever you are. It's your classroom, it's the place where you work, everywhere you go, you'll be able to push yourself and be on the limelight, right? So discipline is the bridge between your goals that you sought out to do and the accomplishment that will help you get there. Now, when you have to self-discipline, I'm going to give you 7 simple tips so that it can help you. 1, eliminate distraction. 2, know your inclination. Know what is your strength and where you want to go. Number 3, reward yourself. When you have done something, when you have achieved something, don't wait for something else to crop up, okay? Reward yourself, because that is going to be an incentive for you to go ahead. Number 4, have planned goals and strategies. Whatever you're doing, have a goal in mind and keep doing. Number 5, today we need to use technology. We need to say hi to technology. Imagine I am in Chennai and I'm talking to all of you there, and this is just the power of technology. So let's embrace technology. Number 6, decide in advance. Don't keep things procrastinated till the end. Work and make things happen. And number 7, create a routine and stick on to that. Your stickability to the routine is what is going to take you further down, right? And when you think about discipline, it could be innate in you, which means that you are naturally disciplined, or it might be your parents are saying, no, do this, do that. You're putting it into a compulsion, or you want to be personally disciplined, or the society is going to discipline you. So understand, my dear children, that you have various natures of discipline. And if you're going to be super disciplined, which is a supernatural discipline, that means you will be really within the top 1% of the achievers, right? So we need to strike a balance. We want to have fun in life. We want to be disciplined. And when you have a perfect balance, that's what is going to take you forward. So discipline is doing what needs to be done, even if you don't want to do it. So as I told you, embrace those 7 points that I gave you. Those are your takeaway message today, your food for thought, and that's the way you will move forward. So as John C. Maxwell said, motivation gets you going, but discipline keeps you growing. And discipline is not a mode of punishment. So punishing your children is not disciplining to help them understand why they need to do what they need to do. Giving them a kind of a creative, a kind of a critical thinking skill to help them understand is what discipline is all about. So for the children, I want you to create a routine on a daily basis, right? So you have a timetable, you have a day, an hourly based one. You can put 2 hours and put your discipline chart right there. See what time you're going to eat your food, what time you're going to do your homework, what are your passions. Are you wanting to study, dancing, singing, any other sports or whatever you want to invest your time in, your health, your other activities, your school work, and last but not the least, your sleep. Don't compromise on your sleep. So as children, you need to have more than 8 to 10 hours of sleep. So culminate all of that, put them all in your chart, and then you will know you have a very disciplined life. You can stick this on your a board that you can look into every day. And that is the activity I want to leave you all with. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and over to you, Tara Master. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Vidya. That was an optimistic presentation. I really enjoyed it. Very nice to hear, but time says not to give, unfortunately. Thank you very much, Dr. Vidya. Now, next we have the little Melissa Master, sister of Derishin Master, also from Canada. She will talk about how to celebrate the new year, Pongal. Thank you, Melissa Master.
Greetings to all of you, Masters. Today, I would like to talk about Thai Pongal. Thai Pongal is one of the most traditional celebrations. It is celebrated on the first day of Thai month, which generally falls in the second week of January. Thai Pongal is a Tamil harvest festival, which is dedicated to Mother Nature. In this festival, the farmers thank the nature, mostly the sun and the cows. It is a huge festival in India and Sri Lanka, so it is a national holiday. Thai Pongal is also called Ulavar Tirunal. Ulavar means farmer, and Tirunal means festival in Tamil. Tamil farmers from Sri Lanka and India heavily depend on nature to get a good harvest of their crops, which is mainly rice. In July, they plant the rice seeds, and in December, they harvest them. For their hard work, they get rewarded by nature. For the gratitude, they take the first harvested rice and make pongal out of it. Pongal is nothing but rice, jaggery, and milk. It is the main dish on Thai Pongal. Tamil people believe that when the month of Thai comes, there are more new possibilities. Thai Pongal is also celebrated by Tamil people in different countries in the world. They thank nature and the farmers that grows crops that they need for food. Tamils are passing this culture to the future generation by celebrating it annually. Every single culture says thank you to nature in a way. Us Tamils thank nature in the form of Thai Pongal. This is my understanding of Thai Pongal. My warmest Thai Pongal wishes to all of you masters. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for the great listening.
Thank you very much, Melissa Master. She is only 8 years old and the hero of this platform. Thank you very much, Melissa Master. Next we have Darshan Master from Canada. He will talk about celebrating the New Year, Pongal as well. Thank you, Darshan Master.
Greetings to all of you. I am Darshan, and today I am going to talk about how to celebrate Thai Pongal. Thai Pongal is a non-religious festival. The whole Tamil population of the world celebrates it without any differences. Therefore, it is widely known as Tamil Thai Pongal or the Festival of the Tamils. With the saying, Thai Pirangal Vali Pirakkum in mind, we celebrate this festival hoping the birth of Thai month will pave ways for new opportunities. In India, the holiday stretches across 4 full days, while in Sri Lanka, most only celebrate it for 1 or 2 days. In India, Pongal is celebrated on 4 days: Bogi, Surya Pongal, Matu Pongal, and Kanum Pongal. Bogi. Bogi is celebrated on the last day of Markali. On Bogi, people burn their old things. The burning of the old objects represent the burning of the old beliefs. Surya Pongal. Surya Pongal or Thai Pongal is the second or main festive day and is dedicated to the sun. It is the first day of the Tamil calendar month Thai. It is celebrated with family and friends, with new clothes being worn, and the preparation of the Pongal dish in a new pot. The pot is decorated by tying a turmeric plant and placed in the sun with sugarcane stalks. The homes are decorated with banana and mango leaves, decorated florals and corals. When the pongal starts to boil and overflow out of the vessel, people blow a conch or make sounds when shouting Pongalo Pongal. Pongal is dedicated to the sun, and after that, it is given to the friends and family who are gathered there. People also come together and celebrate it as a family or communities. Mata Pongal is the third day of the festival meant for the celebration of cattle. The cattle is seen as a source of wealth as it is a means for dairy products, fertilizers, and agriculture. The cattle are decorated and are fed sweets including pongal, banana, and other fruit with words of thanks for the with the harvest. Kanum Pongal. Kanum Pongal is the fourth and last day of Thai Pongal. Families hold reunions on the day of Kanum Pongal. Also, communities organize social events to strengthen bonds during social gatherings. As Tamils, we are living outside India and Sri Lanka. Pongal is not an official holiday for us, so we end up making sweet Pongal on the Pongal day and family unions happen on the weekend. Pongal is a celebration of new beginnings. With the gratitude to the nature for all that we received, I would wind up my speech. I hope you learned something from my presentation. Thank you.
Well done, Darshan Master. That was an energetic presentation. Thank you very much. Next, we have Ochista Master from Canada. Ochista Master, he will be talking about the power of consistency. Over to you, Ochista Master.
Could I share my screen for
Uh,
PowerPoint?
Srikandaraja Master, could you make him co-host, please? 1 second, Ochista Master.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
One second. For some reason when I share it, I think it's telling me to like restart my Zoom, so I might have
Oh,
to leave and rejoin.
okay. You can rejoin. I'll go next then. And then you can go after me. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Um, next we have myself presenting on mindfulness. Just 1 second, I'll share my screen. Share screen. Okay. Bear with me, please. Nice. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can. Rama's.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is about mindfulness. There's a little picture here in the corner, and I'm going to just ask the question, is your mind full or is it mindful when you're going for a walk? Which is it usually? What is mindfulness? Mindfulness is about being in the present moment, here and now. Its practice was founded by John Kabat-Zinn. Mindfulness helps you to forget about the past and to be in the present moment and not to think about unnecessarily about the future as well. Mindfulness can help make you happier, can make you less stressed, can make your heart healthier, can improve your immune system, can decrease cognitive decline, can reduce inflammation, can make you more empathetic. You'd be happy to know that mindfulness can also help you to lose weight. Mindfulness can reduce pain. Mindfulness can improve problem solving. There are many more facts about mindfulness. There are just a few of them. Think about how much more you would get done and how much better you would feel if you could truly focus on one thing at a time. The human brain tends to be thinking, worrying, planning, and doing a multitude of other things while you are working on a task. Mindfulness helps the mind cut out the noise and be absolutely present in the moment. This is quite freeing for the mind. Have you ever felt yourself get emotionally out of control? Your mind is racing, your heart is pounding, and no matter what you do, you just cannot take a breath and focus on what is happening right now. Mindfulness can help to overcome these feelings and bring you back down to earth. If you take the time to test out, you will notice that mind can only stay 100% present in the current moment for a second or two. When practicing mindfulness, you are taught to take note that your mind has wandered when it does. Bring it back to the current situation and apply no judgment. Practicing mindfulness regularly will help to enhance your ability to focus on a task or project without getting lost in your head. And I just share a quote with you all. Self-awareness allows us to learn from our mistakes and learn from our successes. And that's all for now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ochista Master, are you there? Yeah. Are you ready? Unmute, please.
Yeah, I'm here. Hopefully it will work.
Okay. Srikant Raja Master, you need to make him co-host, please. Thank you. Okay, you're co-host now.
Can everyone see my screen? Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Uchizda, and today I will be discussing the power of consistency. So generally, today I will be looking into what consistency is and aspects of discipline versus motivation and the number of benefits and strategies that you can implement to be consistent. To begin with, what is consistency? By definition, consistency is the ability to maintain a particular standard or repeat a particular behavior in a predictable and steady manner over time. So here, I've highlighted a few words. Time. Remember, consistency is all about the long term. You can do anything in the moment at any intensity you would like, but you must be consistent over time in order to achieve and see proper results. As for steady manner, that means to not rush, but be reasonable with your goals. I know, especially at the start of the year, such as with New Year's resolution, we often have high expectations with ourselves. But it is important to not rush, but rather look for that gradual improvement. And the last one is particular standard. And this is often forgotten about consistency. See, normally when we think of consistency, we just think of doing a behavior over time repeatedly. However, you must remember to keep improving yourself. Keep setting a higher bar. For example, if that means, let's say you want to study every single day, you might start with half an hour every day, but you want to focus on either making that half an hour more productive or maybe doing 45 minutes or 1 hour. And you want to keep setting a higher bar for yourself so that you don't just remain at that same level. But the key thing to remember is that no matter where you are starting, consistency will lead to gradual and slow improvements over time, as you can see in this graph. Malcolm Gladwell also mentioned something called the 10,000 hour rule. What he said was that if anyone started some sort of skill and spent 10,000 hours on that skill, they would master it completely. And while it is debated whether this rule is truly a myth or is something that is very accurate, it gives you a picture of how much effort and consistency you need to have in order to be a master. 10,000 hours is approximately 10 years, 4 hours a day. And that might seem like a lot of effort in order to reach your goals. But what you need to realize is that even before that 10,000 hours that Malcolm Gladwell has mentioned, you will definitely see results. As long as you start being consistent today, you will keep seeing results as long as you follow certain rules I've said previously, such as setting a high standard. And here is where I would like to mention discipline. And that's why I thank Dr. Vidya Hari for discussing discipline in the previous presentations. See, consistency is definitely the key to success. However, in order to be consistent, you need to have discipline. Because being consistent is not as easy as it seems. You need to be consistent over the long term, and to do that, you need to have discipline. As you can see in this image here, I have two arrows pointing in both directions for consistency and success. And what I'm trying to emphasize is that by being consistent, you can be successful. But even once you have achieved what you believe as success, you must still continue to be consistent in order to, one, maintain that success, but also to keep improving, since we always have more room to grow. So now I'll be looking into discipline versus motivation. By definition, motivation is the reason or reasons one has for acting or behaving in a particular way. And the key word here is particular way. Motivation is simply the reason why you behave in some way, but that can be either good behavior or bad behavior, depending on how you are feeling. Discipline, on the other hand, is why you are behaving in a consistent and goal-oriented manner that is necessary for success. You see, they're very similar things, but the difference is that motivation is the reason you're behaving in some sort of way, and that could be either good or bad, whereas discipline is more consistent and goal-oriented. If you can take a look at this image, you will understand what's going on. You see, motivation can vary. It can go up, it can go down, and it's not really consistent. Whereas discipline is repetitive. It will always be there for you. A clear example of this is New Year's resolutions. I know some of you would have also had some for yourself. And a lot of the time we have New Year's resolutions such as losing weight, exercising, being more healthy, and so on. So at the start of the year, we have really high intensity and really high motivation for ourselves since we truly want to achieve our goals. And that is called high motivation. And during these times, you will achieve your goals. You will strive for that. But over time, I'm not saying that this happens to everyone, but over time, this motivation might vary. Not because you've lost the interest in that goal, but simply because being consistent is difficult. Being consistent is difficult, and that is why we need to depend on discipline in order to be consistent and reach success. So there are numerous benefits to being consistent, and one clear example are physical benefits. Consistency equals health and strength. A key place where consistency can be observed is in exercise, whether that's cardio or resistance training. By being consistent with your health and your exercise, some benefits include muscle development, cardiovascular health, better respiratory function through an enlarged chest cavity, and joint and bone health, especially in the elderly. And in this image, you can see a man in the Olympics carrying an extremely heavy load above his head, possibly up to 400, 500 pounds. But the question is, how did he get to be able to be so strong? He obviously didn't go to the gym on the first day and lift so much weight, because that's not how our human body functions. You see, athletes who train, especially with weights, go through a process called progressive overload, which requires both consistency and discipline. Let me give you a simple example of progressive overload. Let's say you go to the gym and you start off by lifting a 20-pound weight. That weight might be difficult for you, but our human bodies are extremely special, and given the necessary time to rest and proper consistent health and nutrition, our body can adapt to the new weight that you add on it, and over time, that same 20 pounds that was once difficult for you to carry is now extremely light, and over time, you will keep adding on weight in order to make it more difficult. And this is where it comes back all to the particular standard that I mentioned before. In order for us to keep improving, whether that's strength or in the mind, we need to keep setting a higher bar. So if the human body naturally requires consistency in order to adapt and become stronger, why don't we apply the same thing to our mind? You see, consistency also improves our mental health and behavioral patterns. We can use consistent practices to ensure our mental health is at its peak. For example, an established, consistent routine can reduce anxiety, or consistently improving your health, while this is one, improving your physical aspects, will also improve brain function and mood regulation. And coming back to the 10,000-hour rule, learning new skills over time, although it is difficult, will give you a sense of accomplishment. Improved discipline. Improved discipline is so essential in our lives because it gives us that feeling, that ability to fight through any problem or challenges that come your way. It gives you a feeling that you are invincible because you have been able to be consistent your whole life, and so you can do it whenever a challenge comes to you. And all of you in this meeting are already consistent. We have all been mindful and been coming to these meditation sessions, especially the youth program. And so that itself is consistency, and we can definitely see the results. So we obviously understand the great benefits of consistency, whether that's for our mind or for our body. But what are some strategies to be consistent? Don't overcomplicate being consistent. Just do it. Often we go on YouTube and search up how to be consistent, how to not procrastinate, and so many other tips online. But often it's just in our mind. If we just think, just do it, keep ourselves accountable, then you can often do it. Make both long-term goals and short-term goals. It's important to have a vision for the future, but have realistic and reasonable goals so that you're not overwhelmed by it, and that will actually help you be consistent. Since consistency is a long-term process, ensure that you track your progress and reassess goals. If you're hitting your goals and feeling happy, set new ones. But if you're not, then make sure you're constantly improving. If not, reevaluate your plan. And last but not least, build a support system. Surround yourself with people who have similar goals that will, one, motivate you and also give you the discipline necessary in order to keep going. Here in this graph, you can see how intensity can often drop over time. We can often have high motivation and that can drop or plateau over time. And so consistency is essential for success. So since consistency is a long-term process, we must start right now. So I hope all of you have learned a lot about consistency and will be able to apply it in your lives to be disciplined and reach your goals. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Trista Master. That was a remarkable and compassionate presentation. Well done. Now we go over to the feedback session. Would anybody like to comment on anything? Please. Babu Master, would you like to say something?
This Tara Master, before that, we had the privilege of listening all these very good speeches by the young masters and also other experienced master. Let us show our appreciation for their efforts with a round of applause. Please applaud for about 30 seconds, please.
Thank you very much, Srikandaraja Master. Babu Master, would you like to say something, please?
Yes, thank you, Tara Master. I would like to say the talks for today are all about consistency mainly, and I can thank you very much for the team and yourself for organizing this, keeping the time factor as usual. You're keeping that consistency here. And the other thing is, I'm going to give a few feedback about, so I might take a couple of minutes. Sri Skandar Master started this and handed over to you, and he talks very minimum. He completely left this to the youth to do the program. Thank you, Sri Kantaraja Master. And Tara, you started very well. And Jerusalem did the 10 minutes meditation first with the music. And I noticed that in the music flyer, in the music poster there, you have put your own cartoon version of your thing that said, be the change you want to see in the world. That's in your own words. And also you mentioned it is a program by the youth for the youth as well. You put it in there. So it's wonderful. It's very good for all your thoughts. After Jerusalem's meditation, I noticed him, he had his video on and he was really meditating, closed his eyes and meditating for the 10 minutes. Thank you very much. So he really understands what the meditation is. Thank you very much. Then obviously our little Melissa. Melissa is say no more, nothing to say about us. It's fantastically explained about uh, um, uh, sorry, beg your pardon. Actually, it's thanks to Sudarshini as well. We have been talking to her very often, our family and Sudarshini's family. Sudarshini is very supportive of both children, and as you can see here, the dedication and the participation by those two kids. Thank you very much. Then start with Hema Malini today. And thank you very much for keeping the time. I was watching the time and you are keeping the time and fantastically said about minimalization, minimalizing. And that is, everybody was remember about the three mantras, the three mantras. Everything is three. You categorize in three sections, benefits of minimalism, how to implement them, and also how overcoming challenges and all in three steps. Thank you very much for your wonderful speech. Very useful for the children, not only the children, for us as well. And as usual, Vidya Master, thank you very much for your wonderful talk again on the discipline. You mentioned about something, and I was preparing to say something when I came to the lifelong learning. What you mentioned, I hope she's there. She's here listening to me. Vidya Master, you mentioned it as well. Thank you very much for including us as well. Lifelong learners. Yes, we are the lifelong learners. You already explained that. Thank you very much for setting up in the 10 minutes. You did a very well presentation. Thank you very much. And also I noticed that in your program, you had chosen the color for the passion, yellow color. Yeah, that's friendship. And sleep, you had a green color in your slide, yeah, which is a peaceful time. And the health is blue, again, a calmness there. Thank you for choosing the colors. Very appropriate presentation. Then come these little ones, Melissa. Melissa's presentation about Pongal. Simple, very well explained. Melissa, thank you very much, darling, for your wonderful contribution. Then Darushan. Darushan went on a little bit higher than about talking about 4 different Pongals and explaining us how it is happening. In the Melissa and the Darushan's presentation, I noticed that Melissa presented with our Prime Minister and Darushan presented with Canadian Prime Minister in the Pongal. So this is very nice, keeping the balance, keeping the balance. But probably Australian Prime Minister will come another time, I don't know, and other countries as well. So that is a very thoughtful children. You're doing very well. I'm so happy, so pleased. Then come our Yutisha Master. I always find it difficult to pronounce his name. Yutisha Master, that was a very wonderful talk. Brilliant talk. And you link that with Vidya Iyer's Master's talk as well, this consistency, and you ended up with your talk, don't wait, start now. That's for all of us, not only for the children, all of us. Don't wait, start now. Thank you very much, well done. And time management is wonderful again. Thank you.
Thank you, Babu Master. Next, we have Sivasudha Master from Canada. Would you like to say something, please?
Thank you, Thara Master. Greetings to all the masters, especially to our little masters. I see this forum as a tray full of several beautiful flowers with different fragrance, filled with freshness and enthusiasm. Simplicity gives us a stress-free life, satisfaction in life. Simple life lead us to live a healthy life, I think. Very nice explanation, Hema Master. Speech on discipline I loved very much. Vidya Hari Master, I always admire your talk. In a small packet, you packed stuffed lots of chocolates. When we open it, keep coming continuously. So useful and beneficial. Tara Master, I was attracted by your speech, especially mindful and mindful. One will make a vast difference to our life. I thoroughly enjoyed all the little masters' presentation and appreciate and respect their efforts and hard work. Derushan Master, Melisha Master, and Uchista Master. Thank you.
Thank you, Sivasudha Master. Arunati Master from London, would you like to say something, please?
Greetings to all masters. Congratulations and well done, all the masters. I don't want to go through each and everybody's presentation because already Babu Master and Swasudha Master have summarized everything what each and individual master said. Really well presented each of you. And we have to have all this light. And Tara Master, you have maintained the time. And it's good that, instead of having too many items, you have, minimized to 7. And that is, we could finish it in time and everybody don't need to rush and everything. So it was wonderful session today. Congratulations, all the masters. And we would like to see you again next month. Thank you so much. Well done. Well done, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Arundhati Master. Sugendra Master, would you like to say something, please?
Greetings to everyone. Today, the young masters came and gave presentation really well and clearly, and mainly minimalization, simplicity, mindfulness, and consistency, and about Pongal as well. I really enjoyed it. And I was thinking that somebody will give a song, singing, but nobody came today. But it was really interesting. And I must thank Tara Master for organizing and giving a speech about mindfulness. Thank you very much. Come again and give us a really good speech, which is not only for youngsters, it's for us as well. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sugendra Master. Bhavani Master, would you like to say something, please?
Yeah. Greetings to everybody. And it's a mind-blowing experience. And I can't believe that I am hearing all these things and I am learning a lot of things from them. Thank you very much. And I can't say one is better than other one. They all are doing well and they are very good programs. And thank you, Tara Master, for organizing this program. And very good. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bhavani Master. Anandi Master from Canada, would you like to say something?
Yeah, greetings to all. Kudos to Tara Master for hosting this program. Everything went on time. All the masters are doing very well. This forum is not only for youth, for all of us. We are learning so much things from all these master. Hema Master minimalizing. Yeah, we all have lot of things. Buying, but we have to minimalize, and the life should be simplicity, no? And Vidya Hari Master for discipline, the daily life, very optimistic speech. Melissa and Derushan, they are wonderful. Their speech about Pongal, it's very grateful. And Ushita Master, he was speaking about consistency. I can see the day one he started very calmly. Now I can see his consistent program. This is his 4th or 5th program. He is doing very wonderful job. I think he is practicing consistency very well. And Tara Master mindfulness, we all have to live at present. Very well done forum. Thank you and congratulations for all the masters.
Thank you very much, Anandi Master. Sri Kandaraja Master from London, would you like to say something, please?
Greetings to all. I wanted to take a moment to express my heartfelt appreciation for the outstanding session you conducted today. All the masters did an incredible job leading the team, and your hard work and dedication are truly commendable. The presentation and talks delivered by all the young masters and the experienced masters were very, very educational and inspirational. Your collective efforts are contributing to a better and practical, a peaceful world, and for that we are genuinely grateful. We eagerly anticipated the next session, which is scheduled for Saturday, 24th of February 2024 at 10:45 a.m. UK time. That is 9:45 p.m. Sydney and 4:15 p.m. India, Sri Lankan time. Your work is making significant impact, and we can't wait to see the continued growth and positive influence of the young people's world mindfulness team. Once again, well done to everyone involved, and keep up the fantastic work. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Sri Kandaraja Master. I'll just quickly go through the chat box, and then Jagannatha Master can go last. I'll just go to the top. 1 second, please. Kamala Master says, excellent presentations from all the speakers. And I replied back and said, thanks a lot, Kamala Master. Wish you a happy Pongal. Hema Master says, a sweet Pongal is presenting about Thai Pongal. So cute. Anandi Master says, this youth platform is not for youth, but also for all of us. Thanks, all the masters. Dr. Sarah Siva Master says, excellent presentation by all the young masters. Well done and congratulations. Raji Master says, great presentations from all the speakers. Thank you so much to all of you. Thank you so much, Tara Master, for hosting this session really well. Well done. And I replied back and said, thanks everyone for your great comments. Wish you all a happy Pongal. Hema Master says, thank you, Sri Kandaraja Master, Tara Master, Babu Master, and lifelong learners masters for your kind feedback. I'm glad to be a first speaker for this year, 2024 in Youth Peace Harmony Group. Especially, the young masters have done an excellent job. All the best for all your future endeavors. Babu Master says, thank you very much for Hema Master and Dr. Vidya Master for having taken the time to inspire all young masters. Babu Master also says, sweet Pongal greetings to all. Well done to all young masters for having produced a very nice program. Melissa and Sudashini Master says, be the change that you wish to see in the world by Mahatma Gandhi. That's my favorite quote too. Thank you very much. And over to Jagannatha Master. Would you like to say something, please?
Yes, greetings to everyone. I heard that today's session was the 12th one, which means I wasn't sure the first anniversary or whether next month's session will be the first anniversary. But I must wish everyone that we'll see many more years of this presentation so entirely by the youth. And I was impressed and by the enthusiasm they've shown in making it a success so far. Enthusiasm is what is behind motivation, I think, because whatever you're enthusiastic, you'll become motivated. And also the consistency is also the principle behind mindfulness, I think, because mindfulness is not only what is in present moment, it is also being totally preoccupied, in other words, without distraction. So distraction is also not towards past and about the future, and just entirely on the present moment. So there you are. We have to be consistent in whatever we are doing in present moment. Anyway, as I said, it's the enthusiasm is very much appreciated, and I wish the youth all the success and such a forum to continue beyond many more years to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jagannathan Master. One second. Dr. Sadhu Mano Master, would you like to say something, please?
Greetings to all. Thanks so much for the organizers, including Tara Master and for Mr. and Mrs. Srikant Raja Master for organizing these programs, and he regularly motivated everyone for starting this forum for youngsters. But as already few of our people said, not only the young people, we all are benefiting as well. It's a great program, and all the young masters and including other speakers did very well. Different topics and very succinct and kept up to the time. That was great as well. I enjoyed thoroughly the whole program. Thank you so much for all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sadhu Mano Master. I would just like to say a huge thank you to all the young, dedicated masters for your good and motivational talks and presentations. I will finally share a quote to wrap up. Being the first to cross the finish line makes you a winner in only the one phase of life. It's what you do after you cross the line that really counts. Thank you so much to you, the audience, for your utmost support. On behalf of the Young People team, we take this opportunity to wish you all a safe and happy, peaceful New Year and Pongal too. Thank you very much. Shall we wrap
Thank you
up?
very much. Yeah, we will see you again at our next session on 8 p.m. UK time. And also our next Young People's program is on Saturday, 24th February 2024. Saturday, I'll repeat that, Saturday, 24th of February 2024 at 10:45 a.m. UK time. And it should be around about 6 o'clock in the Toronto, New York time. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.